Due to the effort of the United Nations, millions of refugees have found their second motherland and have found the dignity again. That is very important for a human being, to preserve the human dignity. And I'm very, very grateful that God has chosen you people to work in the United Nations and to have saved many people from disgrace. And when I think of this, I feel like I'm very emotionally touched, and I could just shed tears, but let's save that. Let's save that for the moment. Because the people, if they don't have dignity, human's life is not worthwhile. What shall we live for if we don't have the basic honor, freedoms, and the necessity to live an honorable life, to serve God and to serve the world at large? We are no animals. We are human for some purpose. So the United Nations has done a great deal to mankind. I think it's a very great mission that the United Nations carries out. Thanks God that there is such thing. I still remember when I was working with the refugees in Germany, and they always told me the United Nations did that, did this. We were saved by the United Nations. They had a good memory about the High Commissioner of Refugees of the United Nations. And they always on and on about that. And I was very happy to hear. Therefore, I had a very good impression about the United Nations. And if we have received you with respect, it was because you deserve it. So do not feel obliged to us. It's just that the good work you do that earn you the good reputation and respect worldwide. And even many of the refugees who has been settled down in the third country, they always have talked good about the memory of the United Nations and the service that they offer. At that time, I was not familiar with the United Nations. Even though you know it exists, but if you have nothing to do with it, you do not pay much attention. And that is also the mistake of the people. Actually, we should have known much more about what's going on in our world and which organization does what, in order to support, at least mentally. Some people do not know, and they do not support. They do not give due support, which is sometimes very necessary for any organization to push on with their work courageously, and also to do their work more efficiently and more joyfully. Yes, it's okay, we still do our job, but when we do it with more joy and with more courage, it's more comfortable. Don't you think? It's more efficient. Yes. And I hope in the future many people would know more about the United Nations and give full support to this very noble organization. Maybe we should print some more pamphlets and distribute, put it on the newspapers, something like that, write some articles, broadcast on television. Yes, at that time I didn't know much about the United Nations. Only after the refugees have told me how kind and how much work the UNHCR, the High Commissioner for Refugees of the United Nations, yes. Then I began to be more familiar with what they truly do for mankind. And it was very nice. So if you encounter any difficulty, please understand and don't mind. Most of them, 99.9%, remember deeply with great gratitude the benefit that the United Nations has brought to their life. It's kind of reborn again. Give them a second birth, yes. And they were very grateful. Please tell to your boss or whomever responsible in your department that it is like that. And the refugee would never forget. They will not forget. They talk all the time about these things. Yes. And that many generations would still remember. I think they should write all your names down in their family book. Yeah. They didn't think about that. Probably they would. They should do that. Maybe later. After they have taken care of all their necessity and immediate need, probably they would think about that. They probably erect a memorial for the United Nations. I think anything oppose spirituality, oppose mankind's progress. That our world has been progressed and civilized up to this standard at this moment is due to those great masters, enlightened masters in the past, have come and teach us something, and that the mass of mankind have become more awakened. Slowly, within each century, we develop and we become more wiser and more intelligent, so we develop ourselves mentally. Therefore, we can invent many apparatus, we can develop many humanitarian systems, helping each other in this world and help our world to become more comfortable, more bearable, more joyful to live. Because after all, it's a very beautiful planet. We just change the condition in this planet, and it's just one of any other planet. It's just as beautiful as any other heaven in this universe. So I think it is a wrong conception to say the spiritual people should not help in political issue. We should not be political, but we should help. We should not run an election or go out and become one of the political head, but we should help them when they do things, that's all. Help without wanting fame, that anyone can do. Yes. Sometimes government do not succeed in their political issues, probably because those so-called spiritual people do not help them efficiently. I think we should change that. We should help what we can. And so, in case if the United Nations, any of your unit, need any help from us, we have thousands of disciples of different nationality, talent, and goodwill. We will always stand by and help voluntarily. We need no salary, no honor title, no condition. We will just help anytime you need or you think necessary, be it in language or helping the refugees or peace movements or whatever. We'll be always willing to help. I don't know if you will accept this offer from us, but we offer anyhow. So maybe you'll remember that, in time of need. Because we have a lot of people. And I think many of them are willing to help, should it be necessary.
It has been a joy to have your charming company on today's Words of Wisdom. Please join us again tomorrow for part 3 of How Did the War Start? And now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Golden Age Technology coming up next. Farewell and God bless.